So you already met a Filipina and then you finally found someone who is very sweet, very beautiful, maybe even she finally said already a love you word to you. But let me ask you something though. Do you really know what you're getting yourself into? Because behind those selfies, probably behind those messages and promises of forever, are actually a few hard truths that most foreigners only realize when it's too late. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the 10 things that you need to know before dating a Filipina, especially if you are really looking for a serious love and don't want to be another foreigner that's left broke, bitter, or blind-sided. So stay until the end of this video because I'm gonna be mentioning the one biggest red flag that almost everyone ignores that guarantees that he is being played. Okay, the first one that you need to know is that good girls do not ask for money, period. Okay, so if she's already asking you to help me with rent, buy me a load, or her cousin's hospital bills early on, then that's probably not love. That's probably business. Because mind you guys, a genuine Filipina wants to date you for you and she may be struggling financially, but she will never ever treat you like an ATM. Honestly, there is nothing wrong to actually ask a little bit of help from you, but if she constantly do that, and especially if you guys just met or you actually haven't met in person yet, but she already asked for money, she already asked you to do this, to ask this and do all this kind of stuff, even though you guys don't have a proper genuine communications or conversations yet, then she might be a red flag. The second one is that the wider the age gap, the higher the expectation. Okay, so let's just say you are an older foreigner and you are dating someone who is 15, 20, or 30 years younger than you. And be honest with yourself. She may like you, yes, sure, but she's probably also expecting something in return, especially when it comes to financial support. Because maybe she thinks that she wants more stability, more nice lifestyle, and maybe even full financial support from you. And you know what? Honestly, big age gaps are actually not really bad, but they are really free. You will never experience it when it's free. The third one is if she is used to dating foreigners, then she will expect more. So let's just say you're not her first foreign boyfriend and she has dated a lot of foreigners before, then you're probably competing with her past experiences as well, because she's probably stayed already in a 5-star hotels, or she has been to, she's been flown to Boracay or eaten in expensive buffet restaurants. And unfortunately, the more experience that she has with foreigners, the higher her standards will be from you. And the next one is if she sends you sexy pictures or videos right away, then you have to ask yourself this. If she is doing this with me, even though we just met day one or a week, who else is she doing this with? Because you're probably not the only guy that she's chatting with, or you're not probably the only guy that she is sending this sexy pictures and videos to. And trust me, okay? And yes, intimacy is really special, but if she gives it right away too fast, then it probably isn't special at all. And the next one is that if you start sending money, then it only goes one direction. The request will never shrink and you will go from $20 load to $300 rent to can you buy me a phone? Can you buy me this? Can you buy me this? Can you send me this? Let's travel there, let's travel here, before you know it. And you know what? I've actually never met a guy who said she started asking for less money over time. Have you? And the second one is your dating life is not a democracy. Okay, only you get to decide if she is the right woman for you, not your friends, not your family, not her sob stories, and not the pressure from everyone around you. Okay, and just because you have already invested time or even money doesn't mean that you have to keep going with her. You know, if you really feels like that it's wrong, if you really feels wrong about it, then you just really have to walk away, because no one is definitely gonna do it for you. Number 7 is learn her culture. You know, you're gonna have to learn her language, because this is non-negotiable, especially if you really want something real. You know, and when you respect her background, then, you know, when you respect her family and her way of life, then it actually shows that you are not just another foreigner who is chasing a fake fantasy. So you really have to learn at least few words in Tagalog, Cebuano, or Ilocano to go a long way, because effort is equals to respect, right? And the number 8 is use a common sense. So if she says that she's a student, but she is chilling at 5-star hotels every weekend, she always go to clubs, and then she says that she is struggling with posting Starbucks, selfies, spa pictures, or any kind of designer bags or any luxury things that she has just recently bought, then that might be a red flag. You know, if it doesn't add up, then just ignore it. Then you just have to ask questions and ask more questions from her so that you will really know her real intentions towards you. And hey, if she avoids having video calls or meeting with you in public, then you must really need to run. Okay, because this is one of the biggest signs that you are being scammed, or you're not the only man in the picture in her life. You know, if she only messages you at night, very inconsistent in talking to you, and only shows you a filtered selfies of her that's not real, and always has an excuse when it's time to meet, or has an excuse with everything, then she's probably either hiding something or someone from you. Okay, so that's why you have to remember, do not ever fall for a fantasy, but fall for a real person who shows up for you. Okay? And yes, guys, like, to be honest with you, dating a Filipina can be like really one of the best experiences of your life that you get to experience. You know, but only if you do it with your eyes open, and you really have to be very vigilant and be wiser and smarter as well. You know, because there are amazing women here in the Philippines that are loyal, nurturing, loving, you know, and genuine and real. But there are also Filipino women out there who sees you as a walking dollar sign. And it's just, you know, it's your job to learn the difference, who are the fake ones and the real ones that deserves to be in your life. Yes, that's it, everybody. The things that you guys have to know before dating a Filipina here in the Philippines. And if you have questions or any kind of, you know, experiences related to the topic that we have right now, please comment down below. I'd love to read your comments and your experiences and your story as well. And thank you again, everybody. See you to my next video. Ingat!